Picture this. It's another quiet night and you open your eyes to the glowing red clock on your nightstand, 3:29 a.m. Again, your chest feels heavy. Your mind starts racing even though the room is still. Your body acts like it's preparing for danger. Your heart thumps. Your palms sweat. And no matter how many times you turn your pillow over, sleep just won't come back. What's happening isn't your imagination. It's chemistry. Your cortisol levels are spiking when they should be at their lowest. Instead of resting, your body is on high alert, like it thinks a tiger is hiding in the room. This stress hormone called cortisol should be calm between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. That's the window when your body heals, muscles, rebuild your heart rate, drops, and your memory stores the day's details. But when your cortisol is flipped, it keeps your body in survival mode all night long. And that's why you keep waking up at the same time over and over again. Every time this happens, your brain releases glucose into your blood. Your heart races and your deep sleep cycles shrink. Research shows that months of this pattern can double your risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, and memory decline. But before you panic, here's the truth. You can fix it naturally. No sleeping pills, no harsh chemicals, no fancy gadgets. Scientists have found that certain natural compounds in everyday foods can lower cortisol within minutes and help your body switch back into repair mode. The best part, you only need 1 tablespoon, not a handful of pills or another expensive supplement, 1 tablespoon. Today we're revealing 6 simple 1 tablespoon remedies proven to calm your nervous system, balance your hormones, and help you fall back asleep. Fast, all backed by science. Stay with me until the end, because number 2, surprise researchers by working faster than the prescription sedatives, and you probably already have it in your kitchen before we start. I'd love to know where you're watching from. Drop your city or state below because we read every single comment. Now let's begin with number 6, the golden sour liquid that helps your body relax before your head even hits the pillow. Number 6, raw apple. Cider vinegar with a mother might look cloudy and strange, but that cloudy part is pure gold. It's packed with friendly bacteria and enzymes that talk directly to your gut and your brain. That communication line, called the gut-brain axis, controls how your body reacts to stress when you take 1 tablespoon of raw apple cider vinegar mixed in 4 ounces of warm water about 30 minutes before bed. Something amazing happens. Your blood sugar stays steady instead of crashing in the middle of the night and triggering your body to release emergency cortisol. Like you're running from danger, researchers at Arizona State University found that people who drank vinegar before bed had lower morning blood sugar, which means their bodies stayed calm through the night. That small difference can be the line between waking up, panicked at 2 a.m., and sleeping peacefully until sunrise. The acetic acid in vinegar slows how fast your body turns food into sugar so you don't get that 3 a.m. Glucose crash. Your liver also relaxes and produces less sugar, which means your stress hormones never get the alarm to wake you up. Margaret from Chicago used to wake up every night at 2:15, her hands cold, her heart pounding. She called it her witching hour, but after 2 weeks of what she calls her sour shot, she sleeps till 6 a.m. without interruptions. The key is getting the raw, unfiltered kind with the mother. That's where the good bacteria live, and they're the ones that help regulate your cortisol-producing microbes in your gut. But most people make one mistake. They use too much water or drink it cold. You need 1 tablespoon and no more than 4 ounces of warm water. Not cold, because warmth helps it absorb faster and tells your nervous system it's safe to rest. The sour taste might make you flinch, but that tangy punch actually stimulates your vagus nerve, the same nerve that slows your heart rate and lowers cortisol if the taste feels too strong. Add just a 1/4 teaspoon of raw honey, not more, because too much sugar defeats. The purpose studies show that this small nightly ritual can reduce cortisol awakening response by more than 20% in adults over 60 who used it consistently for 2 weeks. So if you've been waking up at night, apple cider vinegar might be the gentle reset your body's been craving. Number 5. Now let's talk about the mineral. Most people are silently missing magnesium. Your body needs it for over 300 processes, including turning off your stress response. But here's the shocking part. Nearly 70% of adults are deficient, And if you're over 60, that number jumps to 80% low magnesium, keeps your body locked in fight or flight mode all night long, forcing your adrenal glands to pump out cortisol. Like there's an emergency 1 tablespoon of magnesium glycinate powder in warm water before bed can change that completely. The glycinate form is special because it crosses into your brain and blocks the very receptors cortisol uses to keep you wired. It's like closing the windows on a storm so the wind can't get in. Researchers found that older adults who took magnesium for 8 weeks dropped their cortisol levels by over 30% and gained almost an hour of deep sleep each night. Magnesium also helps your brain make GABA, a calming neurotransmitter that tells your body to relax without enough magnesium. It's like trying to sleep while the fire alarm keeps ringing. Robert, a retired truck driver from Texas, said his racing thoughts vanished within 3 nights of starting magnesium glycinate powder. He said it felt like someone flipped his off switch for the first time in years. The powder form works better than pills because it starts absorbing right in your mouth before it even reaches your stomach. 1 tablespoon gives you around 400 milligrams, which is the sweet spot for deep relaxation. Mix it into 6 ounces of warm water and sip it slowly over 5 minutes. Not all at once, drinking it too quickly can cause a sudden blood pressure drop that wakes your stress response. Again, some people feel calm within 20 minutes. Others need a week or 2 to fully restore their magnesium levels, but once it settles, your nights become quieter. Your body finally stops fighting itself, and your mind learns what real rest feels like. Magnesium deficiency is now considered one of the main hidden causes of nighttime awakenings in older adults, yet most doctors never test for it. So if your sleep keeps breaking and your muscles twitch or cramp, magnesium glycinate might be your missing link. Number 4 is something that tastes like dessert but acts like medicine, Tart, cherry juice, concentrate. It's one of the richest natural sources of melatonin, the sleep hormone your body starts losing as you age. But here's the hidden bonus. Tart cherries also contain compounds that stop inflammation, the kind that silently triggers cortisol surges during the night. 1 tablespoon of tart cherry concentrate in water before bed can reduce nighttime inflammation and balance cortisol. Louisiana State University researchers found that older adults who drank tart cherry juice twice a day slept 84 minutes longer. On average, that's almost an extra movie's worth of rest every single night. The concentrate is 20 times stronger than regular juice. So you only need a tablespoon, not a full glass that would just make you wake up to pee when your body detects inflammation. It sends out cortisol to fight it, but tart cherries send a signal back to your immune system, telling it to calm down. That's how your body finally gets a chance to rest, plus the natural melatonin in tart cherries absorbs slowly and lasts longer than synthetic pills. So you don't get that groggy hangover feeling in the morning. Your pineal gland naturally makes melatonin to counter cortisol at night, but after 60, your production can drop by, half leaving cortisol to rule unchecked. George from Florida said his sleep tracker showed 2 more hours of deep sleep after just 1 week of tart cherry concentrate. The key is to buy pure Montmorency, tart cherry concentrate. Not sugary blends. Mix 1 tablespoon into 6 ounces of water about 30 minutes before bed. Yes, it tastes sour, but that tart flavor comes from the same compounds that lower cortisol and protect your brain from stress. Over time, tart cherry concentrate helps your cortisol rhythm fall back into its natural curve, so you wake up refreshed instead of foggy. No 3 flaxseed oil. Flaxseed oil might not look exciting, but inside that golden spoon lies one of nature's best stress fighters. It's packed with omega-3 fatty acids that calm inflammation, repair nerve function, and slow the release of cortisol in your bloodstream. When you take 1 tablespoon before bed, your body starts shifting from fight mode to heal mode. Omega-3s tell your brain to stop sending emergency signals and help your cells rebuild. Through the night studies from Harvard found that adults who increased their omega-3 intake lowered their nighttime cortisol by up to 22% within 3 weeks. That means fewer early morning wake-ups and deeper, more restorative sleep. For seniors, flaxseed oil works faster than fish oil because it's plant-based and easier to digest for older stomachs. 1 tablespoon before bed can also improve blood flow to your brain, which helps your sleep center and the hypothalamus regulate hormone rhythm even better. Plus, it contains lignans, powerful plant compounds that balance estrogen and testosterone. These hormones also play a quiet role in cortisol control, especially in postmenopausal women who often struggle with sleep loss and high stress levels. So if you've been tossing and turning and nothing helps, flaxseed oil could be your gentle fix. Just make sure it's cold pressed and stored in a dark bottle. Heat destroys its benefits. Pour 1 tablespoon into a small cup. Take it plain or mix it with a few drops of lemon juice. If you prefer the taste lighter, many seniors notice calmer heart rate and fewer night sweats. Within days, your body will begin to remember what deep sleep feels like again. No to raw honey and sea salt. Mix. This one might surprise you. A simple mix of raw honey and sea salt taken before bed can stop 3 a.m. awakenings almost instantly. When you wake up at night, your brain thinks it's in danger and releases cortisol to pull sugar into your blood, so you have quick energy, but this tiny spike keeps you wide awake. Raw honey gives your brain just enough glucose to say, we're safe. You can rest again while the minerals in sea salt help your adrenal glands shut off cortisol production together. They work like a reset button for your sleep cycle. Here's how to do it. Mix 1 tablespoon of raw honey with a tiny pinch of unrefined sea salt and let it dissolve under your tongue before bed. Don't mix it in water. Let your tongue absorb it slowly, because this triggers your parasympathetic system, the part of your nervous system that tells your heart to slow down and your muscles to release tension. Dr. Nathaniel Mead from Integrative Medicine Journal found that this combination reduced nighttime cortisol by more than 25% within the first week of use. The reason is simple. The honey gives your liver enough fuel to keep blood sugar steady through the night, so cortisol never gets the alarm to wake you up. The salt keeps your electrolytes balanced, so your muscles and nerves stay relaxed. It's like giving your body permission to stand down. After a long day, seniors who try this call it the sweet calm trick. 1 small tablespoon before bed, and the body finally feels it can exhale again. The final tablespoon, glycine powder. If you have tried everything and still find yourself wide awake at night, there's 1 last tablespoon that may finally turn it all around. Glycine powder. This simple amino acid is the quiet hero of sleep health. It helps your body make collagen, calms your nerves, and tells your brain it is time to rest in a Japanese study. People with insomnia took 1 tablespoon of glycine before bed and saw amazing changes. They fell asleep nearly 40% faster, woke up less often, and had cortisol levels drop for the entire night. Not just at bedtime, that means your body actually stays in rest mode all night long. Glycine works by cooling your core temperature, which is necessary for deep sleep. When cortisol is high, your body stays warm and restless. Glycine signals your brain to open blood vessels and release that heat, helping you drift into deeper stages of sleep faster. It also acts as a calming neurotransmitter, like a natural switch that powers down stress throughout your nervous system. People who use glycine report that they no longer wake up at 3 a.m. with racing thoughts. Instead, they sleep peacefully until morning and wake up refreshed rather than groggy. One veteran from Texas who had not slept through the night in 15 years called Glycine his miracle powder. It is easy to take. Just mix 1 tablespoon and 4 ounces of water. 30 minutes before bed, it tastes lightly sweet, like sugar water, and works within half an hour. Unlike sleep pills, it does not sedate you. It improves your sleep quality naturally, so you wake up clear-headed and full of energy. Scientists have found that glycine increases the time spent in deep sleep by nearly 1/4. Even if your total sleep hours are shorter, your rest feels more complete. That is because glycine improves your sleep efficiency. It helps your body use every minute of sleep for recovery. Your cells repair faster, your memory strengthens, and your mood improves by morning. Plus, glycine helps your body make glutathione, your master antioxidant, that repairs the stress damage caused by high cortisol. So you're not just sleeping better, you are actually healing from the inside out. The beautiful part is you can safely combine these natural remedies to build your own nighttime routine. Imagine a spoonful of raw honey with a dash of sea salt, followed by warm golden milk, or a small cup of tart cherry juice after magnesium glycinate. Each of these tablespoons targets a different cause of sleeplessness, blood sugar spikes, hormone imbalance, muscle tension, or cortisol overload together. They create a calm, steady rhythm that guides your body into deep sleep. Night after night, the goal is not to knock yourself out, but to restore the natural sleep chemistry. Your body was born with this chemistry that modern stress has disrupted. Our ancestors did not have to fight blue light caffeine schedules or endless stress alerts. They rose with the sun and slept with the stars. Their cortisol levels rose gently in the morning and faded peacefully at night. Today, we have flipped that rhythm upside down and our bodies are confused. These 1 tablespoon fixes are not magic. They simply help your body remember its original balance by nourishing your nervous system with what it needs: magnesium to relax muscles, cherry juice to trigger melatonin. honey to steady blood sugar, ashwagandha to quiet stress signals, flaxseed oil to rebuild cell membranes, glycine to reset the brain chemistry. This is how you take control back from cortisol 1 spoon at a time. If you are over 60 and tired of waking up exhausted, it is not because you are getting older, it is because your stress hormones are louder than your sleep hormones. The good news is you can fix that without medication. You just have to feed your body the right signals. 1 tablespoon at a time, try 1 remedy tonight. Keep it simple. Stay consistent and let your body relearn the language of calm. So the next time you wake up in the dark, staring at the ceiling, do not reach for your phone or worry about the clock. Instead, take a deep breath. Remind yourself that sleep is not gone. It is waiting for you. And all it takes is a little support. Maybe a spoon of glycine, maybe a swirl of golden milk, maybe the gentle sweetness of honey to tell your brain it is safe again. The night does not have to be a battle anymore. These small habits can turn restless nights into healing rest. 1 tablespoon at a time. Sweet dreams truly are waiting just on the other side of that spoon.